All right, we are about to be joined. Are we ready to go back there, Coach? Ready to go? Oh, here they come. Sincere gratitude to the members of the De Pere High School Varsity Choir. They're going to be stepping up here in a minute. Oops. Why don't we switch mics here? How about this? How about?
Oh, now you gotta turn it on.
How about this one? Ah!
It
Thank
works.
goodness you're here. We are about to be entertained once again by the De Pere High School Varsity Choir. And they're stepping in right now. I'm sorry.
Squeak, squeak.
Oop. We'll do a little battery charge up here in a minute. And there they are, the De Pere Varsity Choir. The direction there of my friend. Before we hear from the mayor, the piano is ready to go. And they are as well. So please listen in to two wonderful songs from the De Pere High School Varsity Choir.
And
School Varsity Choir under the direction of Anne Marie Cummings. Kind of salute the trumpeter over here too, partner. That was a great job, and our soloists as well. Nice round of applause one more time. Wow.
How do we follow that?
People always ask me to get nervous to come up here. That would make me so nervous to sing. Wow. Great job, folks. Really. Congratulations to you. Thanks for joining us tonight for this special night. And as they exit stage right, we bring in the mayors from stage left. James Boyd's with us tonight to mark this special night. So if you would please, welcome the De Pere Mayor, James Boyd. Okay.
Is it going to work? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Bill. I always say this when I have to come up here and I have to follow these incredible singers and all these kids. That's very, very difficult. And I got to say a few things before I give you some prepared words here. Bill Jarts, how cool is that Bill still does this? He retired about a year ago or so. And I was talking to him before, and we talked about this in the past. Bill really genuinely cares about the communities that he serves. And, you know, he shows up to these things. He doesn't just do it just to have people like him, which they do, by the way, Bill. He does this because he really has passion for these communities. So how about a big hand for Bill Jarts continuing this over and over again. I've been asked to give some insight on the importance of this event. And I really think that if you look at this crowd, all these people showing their admiration and support for these recipients of this award, I think you really understand the significance of this ceremony. Tonight, I am joined, as Bill mentioned, by our new city manager, Kim Flum, assistant city manager and human resources director, Shannon Metzler. We have an older person here, Pamela Gantz, and of course the Honorable Police and Fire Commission. That should show you, in addition to all the service club members that are here, how important this is to all the recipients. This means a lot, and this should be special to you. All of you here tonight, led by the incredible service clubs, put this event together, especially Michelle, who was up here before, and Lee Myers, who all of a sudden became very shy. Lee Myers is heavily involved. Lee, stand up. Give a big hand for Lee Myers. You have all the service clubs and Pink Flamingo, I should mention, that help put this stuff together. This year is a little bit different than past years, where individuals or teams were recognized for responding to a single event or an incident, or just being incredible administrative assistants. They know who they are. That was last year. Tonight, you're going to hear about the sacrifices and contributions of a 20-year veteran of the De Pere Police Department and the daily dedication of the entire De Pere Fire Rescue team. In a way, I think it's important that we recognize what these folks do every day. It shouldn't take one individual event or incident for us to recognize what they do, and that's why they're being recognized tonight. This is just a great chance for all of us to step up and step back and say thanks. Thanks for training to be the best and providing the best services to the residents of De Pere. All the contributions are exemplary, but we should also remember that this is what our finest do every single day, day in, day out. They don't do their jobs for recognition or awards, so it's our job to do that for them. You should all be proud of this honor and the recognition that comes with it. On behalf of the residents of De Pere Police and Fire Rescue, myself, Kim, Shannon, Police and Fire Commission, the Common Council, congratulations to the Beyond the Call and outstanding public safety team. You have all earned this recognition, and I hope you enjoy this special evening. Thank you very much.
Make it two. Said I owe him a drink. Again, Mayor, thank you for those wonderful words. And I'd also like to extend a special thank you to Lee Myers, the aforementioned guy up there on the hill, who started this program 10 years ago. In 2015, Lee led a committee of civic clubs and department leaders to develop the initiative. One of the first such efforts in Northeast Wisconsin to salute, honor police and fire members and departments. So again, Lee, thank you so very, very much. Appreciate that. Thanks for kicking this thing off. The great thing about it, he doesn't have to speak, but you do, Michelle. Tell us how this program has evolved over the years and what it means to you and the civic groups in this wonderful city.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bill. Well, I am with the De Pere VFW, Post 2113, and I'm not originally from De Pere, amazingly, but I feel like I belong right here in this city because everybody has made me feel like I am a member here. This had started, like he said, 10 years ago with the men's club. Lee had started it, and they thought it needs to be something bigger than just the men's club and the De Pere Fire Department and the police department. Later it became adding all the other clubs, the Kiwanis, Women's Club, Rotary, Knights of Columbus, the Lions Club, the VFW, both the Post and the Auxiliary, the Optimist, and the Pink Flamingos. We're not just clubs here, we are one community. And tonight I purposely set up all the tables up front here for the police and fire department to intermingle where they weren't all together in one area or another, because we are one community. And it just keeps evolving, and we're gonna invite more people in, and we're gonna keep growing. Right back at you.
You done good, as they say. You done good.
Well, thank you, sir.
You got off the hook, so you are so lucky up there, looking at back there, smiling like a Cheshire cat. I didn't have to talk tonight, Charles. Perfect. I know. You were the. Every team needs a leader, and that was you, Lee. And we thank you again. Good. So again, thanks to all the folks who are involved with that. Now, we want to thank Lee and Michelle, all the committee members, for all the time and energy you spend making this award a very successful effort for all. At this point in time in our ceremony, I would like to invite everyone to turn their attention to the focus of why we're here today. Please feel free to follow along as we check in the insert in your programs tonight to provide as we honor these outstanding individuals whose dedication and service made such a significant impact in this wonderful community. Here's our honorees that have distinguished themselves. Our very first award winner tonight is the Outstanding Public Safety Member Award. The 2025 Outstanding Public Safety Member being presented to the entire De Pere Fire Rescue Department, which is, the mayor said, very unusual. Award recommendation for Outstanding Public Safety Member was received from Fire Chief Brett Jansen. During a year of transition marked by Chief Matsky's retirement and the arrival of Chief Brett Jansen, the department has maintained exceptional standards of service. Their unwavering dedication, professionalism, and commitment to the safety and well-being of our community exemplifies the highest standards of public service. Each day, our members demonstrate exceptional skills and compassion as they respond to calls for service with reliability, integrity, and excellence. Their impact and connections extend far beyond the emergency response portion of their jobs. These connections bring residents of all ages together to learn, to engage, and celebrate the partnership between the fire service and the community. The department invests momentous time into the annual Fire Department Open House. Their dedication to public safety is highlighted by the successful planning and hosting of the event, which fosters vital connections within our residents. One of the most impactful contributions made by De Pere Fire Rescue is their extensive community outreach and public education efforts. Each year, our members provide fire and safety education to over 1,700 students from 4K through 3rd grade across De Pere and West De Pere school districts. This outreach not only equips the young learners with essential safety knowledge, which is so vitally important, but it also builds trust and confidence and meaningful connections with the families in our community. This successful student outreach proves that the commitment to fire safety begins where? Right at home, where it has to. Beyond emergency response and training, our members conduct more than 1,600 fire inspections annually for local businesses, helping maintain a safe environment for residents, workers, and visitors to those businesses. These inspections reflect the department's proactive approach to risk reduction and community protection. These accomplishments are only a fraction of the work performed by our members each day. Whether responding to emergencies, educating youth, supporting families in need, or safeguarding local businesses, the men and women of De Pere Fire Rescue consistently demonstrate professionalism, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to service. For these reasons, and in recognition of their extraordinary contributions to the city of Green Bay, the civic groups wholeheartedly recommend members of the De Pere Fire Rescue for this award. Their dedication strengthens our community, protects our residents, and reflects the highest ideals of the fire service. And to that, we should all give them a nice round of applause. Thank you so very, very much. Michelle's already out there, so we will continue on. I would like to ask the fire rescue members to stand and be recognized. Please, all the fire rescue members, please stand and be recognized. Don't be shy, for goodness sake.
Come on, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Fine.
Thank you. I'd also like to ask Fire Chief Brett Jansen to make his way to the podium to receive the De Pere Fire Rescue Department's Outstanding Public Safety Officer Award. Ladies and gentlemen, the De Pere Fire Rescue Team. Chief? Thank you. Nice to see you. Thank you. Okay. Are you going to be speaking? No, don't go away. Somebody's... He's got to speak here a little bit, doesn't he? We can give the award this one?
We got a present, yeah.
Oh, we got to give you a little trophy here and everything. Jesus, he's heavy, Coach.
It is. I didn't have a weight limit this year.
Yeah, this is kind of, well, be careful now, don't get hurt. No, you have to speak, for goodness sake, you know that. Just to say a little couple of things here.
Sure. All right. On behalf of De Pere Fire Rescue, I just want to thank the civic clubs for putting this event on. It means the world to public safety to be recognized for the work that gets done every day. We really appreciate and we thank you for putting this on. Also, we want to say thank you to elected officials, Mayor Boyd, Police and Fire Commission for always supporting public safety, supporting the Fire and Rescue Department throughout the years to allow us to support and provide service for the community. And I can't say enough about my team. I am so proud for the work they've done in 2025, the calls they responded on, and the amount of people they've helped over the years. It's the greatest team I could ever ask for and lead, and thank you for all your service. So.
Don't leave just yet.
Can't go anywhere yet.
Don't go anywhere just yet. The Civic Clubs of De Pere are excited to donate a check in honor to a local organization of their choosing. They've all chosen to support Stanley's Secret Santa's mission. Stanley, that's you, buddy boy. Come up. There you go. There he is. Over the past few years, we've seen the Fire Rescue Department stroll through town during the Christmas season, with Stanley leading the way, sharing gifts with local children. Chief Jansen said, when we're thinking about a local nonprofit organization that could mirror the department's holiday spirit, it was easy to think of their gift giving. Stanley's Secret Santa seemed to be the perfect name, especially since he always had to be the first to knock on every door. So, on behalf of the Stanley Secret Santa, Chief Brett Hansen, Leah Taylor, and our favorite furry friend Stanley, please come forward and accept this check right here. How about this, my friend? Stanley? We sat right next to you. Look at this. We sat right next to each other at dinner, and you didn't even try to reach the chicken.
What's a cream puff?
Yeah, he did go for the cream puff, I must admit that. And he kept sniffing in my pocket. He knows I stuffed a piece of chicken in my pocket, I think. No,
bring one home for your wife.
Truly, thank you so very, very much. I know you put the money to great use. And Stanley, keep up the great work entirely through the whole city of De Pere, my goodness. Congratulations to you. And again, thank you. He looked over your table here for some reason.
Yeah, he likes Pamela.
Who's he in love with now?
Pamela.
Pamela?
Yes.
Where's Pamela? What's the deal with? Ooh, you're on the Maribel Jersey Parade too with that way. Yeah, nice job. Very nice. All right, we move on. Our second award for the evening for the De Pere Police Beyond the Call Award. This year we present the 2025 Beyond the Call Award to Sergeant Ryan Glime. The award recommendation was received by Captain Jack Novak. Here's what Captain Novak had to say about Sergeant Glime. For a police department to be successful, you need officers and staff from all levels of society and backgrounds. Our agency has only 38 sworn officers, and it's necessary for each of those limited number of officers to be skilled in many distinct roles. You need an officer to come to work each day and function sort of like a Swiss Army knife. to have the tools ready to accomplish the task. Sergeant Ryan Glime is that Swiss Army knife officer. Sergeant Glime has served with the De Pere Police Department since March of 2006, coming up on 20 years there. Holy smokes, hard to believe. During his tenure with the department, Sergeant Glime has taken on several important roles which have shaped the agency into what it is today, including he's been a member of the Honor Guard, Police Officers Union President, a taser instructor, a defense and arrest tactics instructor, professional communications instructor, a tactical response instructor, a crisis negotiator, so very critical, a patrol sergeant, a mentor, and a founding member of the department's peer support team. The Beyond the Call Award is meant for an officer that goes above and beyond the normal call of duty. Sergeant Glime has spent a career going above and beyond for his family, community, and fellow officers. He sacrificed time off, family birthdays, holidays, sometimes much needed sleep to protect the people of De Pere. The De Pere Police Department and the community owe a great debt of gratitude to Sergeant Ryan Glime and the many officers like him that work each day to keep our streets safe. It's with great honor and privilege that we recognize the 2025 De Pere Police Beyond the Call Award to Sergeant Ryan Glime. This time, would Sergeant Glime please make his way to the podium to receive this Beyond the Call Recognition Award. Sergeant. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Sure. You got the heavy box too, so be careful.
All right, I'll be careful.
There we go. And also, I'd like to invite Chief Morawski and Captain Jake Novak to step up here as well. There they come. You don't have any on yours either. Did you have a?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I've learned.
You were afraid, weren't you?
I used to be in the honor guard uniform, and I made sure this year I didn't get any on. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Nobody does. Did you have any?
What's that?
Kneecaps?
No, for that reason, I can't, I would have.
I did, look.
I used a knife and fork.
You used a knife and fork. It's a chief, you don't want to be so prim and proper. Okay, here we go. In addition to the recognition, the award presented to Sergeant Glime, the Civic Club of De Pere are excited to donate a check in their honor to local organizations of his choosing. Sergeant Glime has chosen the Wellness Command Post. Wellness Command Post is a nonprofit organization based here in Wisconsin. Their mission is to provide timely mental wellness services to veterans, first responders, active military, and their families. They recognize that while the impact of poor mental health can be devastating, many individuals often do not consider wellness as a priority to treat. Their chronic exposure to trauma, stress, and grief faced by our everyday heroes makes a significant toll on the nervous system, often results in compassion fatigue, chronic stress, sleep deprivation, and strained relationships. Now, to ensure these services stay readily available without the added stress of financial barriers, TWCP is funded through organizational contracts, scholarships, and donations. They currently offer referral therapy services, wellness activities and groups, and direct contract services for law enforcement agencies and fire departments as well. We have the Wellness Command with Dr. Abby Huntley right here.
That's not me.
That's not you? Where's?
She's the founder. She's not here tonight.
But you're going to take her
I
place.
am.
I don't have your name.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Marissa Verhan.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about this program, if you would.
Our organization is a nonprofit that serves all of Wisconsin, but solely Northeast Wisconsin. We are funded through donations, organizational contracts, and other funding grants that we've had in the past. So we do service first responders, military, and veterans. We're all vetted providers that have either personal or professional experience with military, veterans, and first responders. We are honored to stand by their side on their journeys and their growth. Some of our services, like Bill Jart said, is scheduled sessions, wellness check-ins, critical incident debriefs, trainings, and a variety. So my mental wellness is not a one-size-fits-all. It looks different for everyone, and we are just very honored to service our surrounding departments and even be local with the City of De Pere, and we're very fortunate to have this donation. So thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your wonderful work. Thank you so much. Once again. Thank you for the difference you make.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you. Sherby's got to speak here too.
Thank you all for coming.
I usually struggle with technology as well, so my technology didn't work. So I had a backup plan, and it worked out pretty well. So it's the Till the Balea project, which basically says, do not let the hard days win. And my experience just with this line of work, you deal with a lot of things that are stressful. My career started in 2000 in the city of Berlin in Green Lake County. Anybody hands know where that is? It's not very big, but I had to look it on the map. I was applying for jobs. I'm like, where is this place? I found out where it was, and great place to start a career. 3 years into my career, though, I had an officer get killed in the line of duty, and I actually got to be the one, unfortunately, to load him up in the ambulance. Thinking about his wife and kids, as I knew he wasn't going to be able to talk to me again. And I struggled with that for a lot of years. And my goal, he was a training officer, I was a field training officer there. My goal is to always not put somebody else in that situation if I could avoid it. So I dealt with that for a lot of years, just kind of getting my brain in the right spot with the mental health of it, even though I didn't realize it. And I did some things that I probably learned from, and that's always been my goal in training, is learn from my mistakes, do things better. There's always a better way forward. So with that said, I kind of transitioned recently to get into peer support, got into crisis negotiations, and with that I really realized that as much as I can teach officers to, I hate to use the word survive, because you should live, I also want to make sure that their mental health is there as well. So with that said, as was recognized, I want to thank my family, thank my parents for giving me a good foundation, thank Michelle for the boys. Boys, what do we say every night before we go to bed? Keep who safe? Keep the dad and the police officer safe at work, and that's really what my goal has always been, and I try to do that. And I want to thank everybody for being here. I can state for Mr. Jarts here that he has also been on the End of Watch golf outing, which is an honorary golf outing for officers that died in 2003. That was the year my friend Bruce Williams died, and you were there, and you've been there, very supportive. So I don't feel comfortable being up here. This isn't all about me. I'm not this type of guy. I appreciate the recognition, but I think all the officers, past, present, and future, get the recognition, as well as the firefighters, because we're all a team. We all want to make sure everybody's safe. So thank you very much.
Thank you for that heartfelt message you shared with us tonight, and keep up the great work. As you said to everybody, watch over the police and fire officers, you bet. That's a great little thing you say. All right, that's almost the end of the road now, isn't it?
I think we're almost there.
Look at that. They got plenty of time to get home to watch the news. My goodness.
Oh.
You know, a good show. Just kidding. Stanley, do you have anything you could add there for good? No. Truly, it's what a wonderful message that we've shared tonight with these firefighters and the police officers. Well, thank you again for what you've done and the difference you make. We don't really appreciate you till you need you. And then when you're there, thank goodness you're there. Thank goodness you're there. So, pleased to share that there are 2 perpetual plaques that have been installed in the police department's lobby. These plaques honor distinguished members of our police and fire department for their exceptional service. And there's so much that needs to be recognized. There's sufficient space to add some names of future public safety personnel as we continue to recognize the heroic individuals who ensure that De Pere remains an excellent place to live, work, and play. You're a very lucky man to preside over this wonderful community. I've said it before. I know Lee Rimmel Banquet goes back silver night. De Pere, if something bad has to happen to you, hope to goodness you live in De Pere, because De Pere takes care of its own. And I think there's just such a feeling of togetherness and cohesiveness in this community. I don't see that in a lot of other towns. I really don't. And it's a fairly big city. So hats off to all you folks, all the people that serve this wonderful community. And I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to share this wonderful evening with you again. Thank you again.
Bill. Lee's right up here for you.
Oh, looky here.
It's a secret.
Son of a gun.
De Pere's best.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Stanley knows what that smell is. He can't have it. As the program is now concluded, we would like to invite the civics clubs and tonight's charity recipients to gather for photographs to commemorate the special evening. Please go ahead to the designated area immediately following the conclusion of the event, which is either to my left or to my right, depending on which way you want to look at it. And have your photos taken either by your family members or friends so that everybody can get into the picture. Thank you everybody for coming, and we look forward to seeing you again next year. Have a great night.